Breaking news out of D.C. tonight. A man is in the hospital after being shot by Secret Service. This happened right near the Washington Monument, just moments after the vice president's motorcade passed by. About 30 minutes ago, we learned a young person also got hit in the crossfire, but is expected to be okay. The chaotic scene briefly put the White House on lockdown. You can see right here reporters being rushed off the North Lawn and into the briefing room. All of this happening during a time of heightened security following the recent attack on the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Thank you for being here with us on this busy Monday at 6 o'clock. I'm Lorenzo Hall. We have live team coverage of this developing situation. Our Katie Lusso just got an update from Secret Service, and our John Duran spoke with people who saw the shooting happen. But Katie, I want to start with you. Update us on the investigation and what happened.
Yeah, well, Lorenzo, what we know right now is that a man was shot by U.S. Secret Service police after they say he fired shots at them and in the process hit a child who was out here on the National Mall. I want to show you a live look at the scene right now. You can see there is a ton of police tape. We are right at the intersection of 15th and Independence Avenues in Southwest. Now that child is expected to survive. We do not know the condition of the man who was shot by police. But let's take you back to how this all started. According to U.S. Secret Service police, around 3:30 this afternoon, one of the Secret Service officers who is not in uniform patrols the outside of the White House and spotted what they described as a suspicious person who appeared to have a gun. Well, as uniformed Secret Service officers tried to approach him, he apparently took off running towards the Washington Monument from the White House and, according to them, pulled out a gun and started shooting at the officers. Now, police say a child was hit by that gunfire but is expected to survive. Officers returned fire and hit that man they say was shooting. Now, police did not give us his condition, but U.S. Secret Service Deputy Director Matthew Quinn made a point to mention that Vice President J.D. Vance's motorcade had just been in the area. Take a listen.
I'm not going to guess on that. I can tell you that every time, one, we're patrolling this area and every site we do 24/7 hardcore. Whether or not it was directed to the president or not, I don't know, but we will find out.
And that response you heard was following up on the question that was asked of whether or not he believed this was a attempt to get to the president or get to the vice president. And you heard him say there, it is not clear, but that will be part of their investigation. But again, a child among the injured out here on the National Mall. The other person who was shot was the man police say was shooting at them. We will bring you updates as we get them. Along the National Mall, I'm Katie Lusso. Back to you.
Hey, Katie, really quickly, we know that you're near the Washington Monument, a typically busy area on a Monday afternoon, especially a nice Monday afternoon in D.C. Do we know how much longer this area is going to be closed off?
Well, I can tell you it does look like they are starting to clear out some of the police tape, some of the police cars. Definitely not as many police cars as we saw when we first got here. We've also seen a lot of National Guard members coming into the area, so maybe they're going to be doing some extra patrols here. Not clear, but it does look like they are starting to wrap things up, so hopefully soon.
Okay. Katie, thank you for that update. Our John Duran is also following this story for us tonight. And John, I understand you spoke with some people who were in the area at the time of this shooting. What are they saying?
Lorenzo, I mean, this happened at 3:30 in the afternoon in a very well-traveled part of the city, just south of the monument, just across Independence Avenue Southwest from where Katie was just standing right now, just a different angle of the scene. And a few seconds ago, a car just pulled away, a green SUV that appeared to have damage to the windshield. The occupants of that car were being questioned by detectives for hours. Crime scene photographers documented the inside and outside of that car. We are also taking a look across Independence Avenue at the bottom of that street light. Plenty of crime scene markers, looks like clothing and other items on the ground. The law enforcement presence has certainly lessened in the hour that the last time you were with me at the top of the 5 o'clock hour, but still 15th is closed from the Tidal Basin up to Constitution. We also spoke, I got some information submitted to us from a viewer who took pictures moments after the shooting took place. Said that a motorcade had come by moments before and that he heard 6 shots. There you see the view just moments after that happened. We watched as an ambulance left the scene a couple hours ago when we first arrived. We also saw witnesses speaking with police, some taken away in law enforcement vehicles. One witness we spoke to was on vacation with her child and was nearby as shots were fired.
Excited and scary at the same time.
How come?
Well, just because all the stuff that's going on with Trump and all the haters. There's been lots of attempts. So, yeah, you just never know.
And again, Lorenzo, police haven't said if the shooting was directed at that motorcade or related to if shots were fired in the area because of that motorcade. That information is something that they are still investigating. But like you just heard, a lot of people around, unsurprisingly, in the middle of a beautiful afternoon along the National Mall. Very scary moment for some of these people that were nearby.
Yeah, a lot of us are still waiting to learn more about the suspect and his motives. We'll stay tuned for that.